Alright. Okay, we're all good to go. Hello everyone. Apologies for the delay. I had a few things to just sort out before getting into this, and also got back a little later than originally planned. But anyway, today we're going to be doing our live stream of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban for the PS2 once again. This time, everything should hopefully be okay and set up properly. So, without further ado, let's dive on into it. We're going to do a new game again, so we do it properly. So, let's do it. Also, I have a new streaming software now, so I can see what you guys are saying over on my right very easily now, and also adjust volumes easily if that needs to be done.
12 years ago, Sirius Black murdered 13 people with a single curse. Imagine it, a single curse. No! Get out of here! Can't you keep that monster under control? Now I'm gonna have to find Scabbers.
Calm down, Ron. You don't want to wake up Professor Lupin, our new defense against the dark arts teacher.
I'll help you find Scabbers. Come on. I think Scabbers went that way.
Anyway, I will be keeping an eye on the stream, of course, today and making sure that everything's alright, but it should be all good to go. I've spent long enough trying to get it to work, so we should be all good. Anyway, let's have a look at some of the bonus little bits here. Like Hermione. Has nothing to say to me. Love it. I'm so sorry. Bloody hell. Alright, cheers, Ron. See what I might do. And just move the light a little bit more. Hang on. That'll do. Might move it back if it gets a bit too bright, but it should be right. Also, just do. There we go. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right, let's go. There's a way there's like nobody else in the train on this version. It's just literally the trio: Lupin, Crookshanks, and Scabbers. Crazy, really. But there you have it.
Come on, Harry. Scabbers went this way.
Now, can I hit the box? Oh, did I do it?
Come here.
Oh, I didn't hit the box. Thought I came so close as well. Oh, he's actually coming to eat me. Ooh. The other way Ron is just clapping in the background. Poor lad. Got taken out by Ron. Of all people. Ron. And then you got Crookshanks chilling out. There's so many like little details in this version that most people will just miss because you never see them normally. So yeah, it's kind of cool.
I swear I'm going to drop this if we don't put it down soon.
Could just break your back, Ron.
Let's go and find Scabbers.
Let's go. Oh look, they're already in there.
Well, look who it is. Hottie and the Weasel. I should have known this pathetic excuse for a rat had something to do with you. Give him back, Malfoy. Or what, Weasley? Or I'll Rictus Sempra. You asked for it, Malfoy.
Do do do. Miss me. I like the way he uses all these threats and yet he doesn't even hit them once. Smash the entire carriage, because why not?
You couldn't hit the side of a barn, Weasley.
Actually, to be fair, he's kind of accurate saying that because it's true. He literally didn't hit Crabble Goyle once. And look, now he's got a pumpkin on his head. Can you please come out from behind the chair? Thank you. Just spam at him now. And he's dead.
Smiling on the other side of your face now, aren't you, Malfoy? Come on, Ron. Why is the train stopped?
on.
Let's hurry up and get out of here. This is giving me the creeps.
Is it now?
So flipping cold.
That's what Ron cares about, the fact that it's cold.
Blimey. It's freezing.
Okay. So can you even see scabbers in this bit? No. You can see Crookshanks, but not scabbers. You gotta love the way Crookshanks just runs under that table and that's it. As you do.
Harry! Harry!
Super convenient of her to just, you know, leg it. Also, there's a ton of luggage that just happens to fall over bang on in the positions where, you know, I need to be able to drag this fella along, but oh well. Also, most people don't realise there are two Dementors in this bit. There's the one in front of us, and there's also one outside the window. I'll show you it in a minute. And attack me. There we go. So there's that one there. There's Crookshanks somehow, even though you're under a table. There's the other one. And that one, don't even ask me how, somehow gets inside the train.
I've got to get Harry out of this carriage.
Actually, how does that one get in the train? I want to know now. See if they show it. No. They don't show it, it just appears in the train. Okay.
Harry! Harry! Are you alright?
What? Are you okay? Yeah. What happened? Who screamed? No one screamed. But I heard screaming.
Here, eat it. It'll help.
What was that thing?
Dementor. One of the Dementors of Azkaban.
Are you sure you're okay, Harry?
Fine.
Take this book, Harry. I'm sure it'll help. It has a few pages missing, but I'm sure you'll be able to find them at Hogwarts.
Yeah, I love the way that Lupin gives you that book. Says it's got a few pages missing. In a minute, you'll see it has one page. One singular page. That's it. It's like, really?
At last, the Hogwarts Express reached its destination, and soon Harry and his friends were safely in Gryffindor Tower. Knowing that Sirius Black was likely to be looking for him troubled Harry deeply, and Professor Dumbledore's announcement about Dementors patrolling the gates while Sirius Black was still at large only confirmed his fears. But finding himself back in the familiar dormitory, Harry felt he was
Movie poster Easter egg.
Harry, did you have a look at the Folio Brutai that Lupin gave you then? No, not yet. Come on, let's have a look at it then. Show it to me. Come on, show me the Folio Brutai.
So yeah, over here you got the movie poster Easter egg. That's a scene from basically the Philosopher's Stone movie. It's like the first Quidditch match, I think. So yeah, it's kind of neat they've got that in this, and it's also in Chamber of Secrets. I think it's in Philosopher's Stone too on the PS2. It's cool.
We're not going anywhere until you've shown me the Folio Brutai.
All right. He's just like holding me prisoner in a dormitory. I love it.
Come on, show me the Folio Brutai. A Bertie Bott's every flavour bean.
Alright, come on then, let's show him the book. This one.
That's wicked. We're going to have to find the rest of those pages.
Yeah, notice there is one page. One singular page. Oh,
That's so cool. Let's go show it to Hermione.
thanks for, you know, giving me one page of a book,
Bertie Bott's every
Lupin.
flavour bean.
Must have been on a budget.
A Bertie Bott's every flavour bean.
Yes, alright, you don't need to say that every single time. As like amazing as it might be. Nah, I think I have to do a Ron. I think there's one in Ron's. Yeah, there is. I'm sure there is. Yeah, there is. But I have to do a Ron, of course. Or else that would be theft. Can't have that.
Sorry, I'm really busy at the moment. Got so much work to do. But you said you had lots of trouble with Draco on the train.
Yes.
Well, you could have made it so much easier for yourself with the Expelliarmus spell. The spell book's over there.
Thanks. I remember the Expelliarmus spell.
More to the question, how do you even forget the Expelliarmus spell? Like, the amount of times he's used it in this, well, all of these games actually, is insane. Oh, I should let you hit that, because it is literally a Bertie Bott's beanbag thing there. Also, why would you put books? Look at that, they're right next to the fire. That's a fire hazard waiting to happen, that.
Are you collecting Bertie Bott's beans? I hear you can spend them in Fred and George Weasley's shop. Let's go into the corridor to practice Expelliarmus. Are you collecting Bertie
Okay,
Bott's beans?
just gonna say the same
I
thing.
hear you can spend them in Fred and George Weasley's shop.
Wait, is that Scabbers on the floor? It is Scabbers on the floor as well. Why is Grix actually not trying to eat him?
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm really busy.
Let's get going.
Why don't you go with Ron? Why don't you go with Ron?
So moany.
Got so much to do.
Oh my god, what the hell's happening over there? Oh, I love that. That was Neville.
You ought to have a look at this notice board sometime. It's really interesting.
Is it?
Those Dementors on the train really scared me.
Come on then. Let's go out.
Those Dementors on the train really scared me.
Right, come on then. I already know what it is, and I can't even go down there for quite a while, actually. Right, let's go. Fight Ron in the middle of the hallway. Somehow not getting in trouble for this. But fair enough.
Okay then. You cast Rependo at me, and I'll try and use Expelliarmus. Come on. Cast Rependo at me.
Boom. Taken out by Ron. How could this possibly happen?
Right. Now it's my turn. I'll cast Rependo at you, and you use Expelliarmus to knock my spells away. Hang on. You haven't equipped Expelliarmus to your wand.
I love that. I'm just going to hit him once because it's fun. Oh, he actually deflected it. I'm impressed.
That's it.
Expelliarmus.
Get ready then. 3, 2, 1.
Boom. He is encouraging me to hit him with a spell that hurts him. Love that. You sound so happy about getting hurt. It's hilarious.
That was cool. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's go and see Fred and George.
Love it. He gets hurt multiple times by a spell, and he's like, "That was cool." I love that. He never fails to impress, that guy. In every single one of these games, he always impresses, even in Goblet of Fire, which, to be honest, nobody really likes. So, yeah. Jesus, I forgot about him. What villains are these? What, Fred and George? Love it.
So, you're on a quest, you say? Well, if you ever have need of noble heart and steely sinew, call upon Sir Cadogan.
Loving that head movement there, Harry.
Shall not keep you.
Literally.
Advise you that
Whoa.
many perils lie ahead.
Come on.
On foot then. On, your quest awaits! I cannot help you on your quest, but what
He just had so much fun recording those voice lines, didn't he? The voice actor, you can tell.
Come on,
Boom.
Fred and George are on the 6th floor.
I wonder if I'll be able to see the like moths in here. Yep, there you go. Look, might be a little bit challenging for you to see. I'll see if I can get it. Hang on. There we go. You should be able to see them. If you look at the chandelier bit, you can see like all these little moths flying around it. They almost look like just sort of flame bits coming off, but they are actually moths. It's kind of neat. All the little, tiny details. So yeah.
I think that Circa Duggan's a bit of a loony.
Do you, Ron? That's not very nice. Talking about him behind his back. Well, if he, technically speaking, has a back. He is a portrait. Peeves.
Shouldn't you be snuggled up in your little beddy bed right now?
What's it to you?
Well, if you're going to be like that, here's a little bedtime story to keep you busy.
And would you look at that, Ron is already knocked out against the wall and doing nothing to help. Thanks for that, Peeves. Oh my god. Talk about, like, making the camera go super close there. Ugh, come on, hit it. Seriously? Alright, a bit closer. I wonder how close I need to be. Let's try this. There we go. See you later, Peeps.
Back, you loony. Right, let's go and find Fred and George. Thanks for sorting out Peeves, by the way. You really know how to cast that Expelliarmus spell.
I would hope so, given the amount of times he has used it in previous games. If he doesn't know how to use it at this point, I'm a little concerned. I wish there was a lock-on for these, like, actually being able to use the lock-on button to... Seriously, Ron. Using the lock-on button like this to be able to cast them, it doesn't really work very well, though. It's a little annoying, but whatever.
Good.
Is it good? Doodaloo. Really? Hell yeah, free frog. Hang on a minute. Whoa, whoa. Talk about throwing me right in it. Jeez. Calm down.
Wicked.
That's not that wicked. Okay.
Please don't hesitate to stop by with any questions you may have. I may be able to help. Come on, it would seem that your companion is waiting for you to do something.
Love it.
You should be running along right now. I think you may have taken a wrong turn. This is the 6th floor. Oh, you're looking awfully tired. Don't you think you should go back to your dormitory?
I mean, it's not wrong. I am looking pretty tired.
Can't help but feel this corridor looks untidy. Someone really should fix everything in here.
It's alright, buddy. I'll come back later and fix your hallway, I promise. Meantime. I need more spells first. Now, can I... Go on up. Ron's breaking my camera. Oh!
Fred, George, what have you got to show us then? Something really special. This way.
I was really hoping it would hit one of them.
Within this room is the entrance to a secret passage, beyond which you will find the Marauder's Map, a magical parchment that shows you everything you will ever need to know about Hogwarts. So there's an entrance to a secret passage in here?
Yes, indeed there is, young Harry, and we're sure that one of you will be able to find it.
Right, switch to Ron.
Hey, there's something odd about that wall over there.
There we go. Right, let's sort that out. Okay, that is sorted out for good now.
Ron, get over here.
These things, can't wait for them later. It's going to be a lot to do with those. Alright, let's get some free beans first. Oh yeah, free beans.
Come on, Ron.
Yeah. Give me a minute. I like the way it wants me to heal Ron after he got eaten by a book and also hit by another book that Peeves threw at him. It's interesting it's giving me the dumb bomb so early.
We're standing
Yeah,
right beside
alright.
the passage. Just come here and look at the wall. Surely you could see it.
Gentlemen, if you'd like to step inside.
Sure thing. I'm just gonna attack my brother quick. I mean, Ron's probably been waiting years to do that. Because why wouldn't he? Perfect opportunity.
Wow. The map's up there.
Yeah, and we're down here.
Instantly switch back to Harry because he moves faster. Also, I love this sort of like semi-sexist comment.
Can you help me lift this? I'm not going in there. I'll leave that to Hermione.
Love it. It's just like, all guys are fat.
Those that dare to take the leap must also take care of their friends.
It's not quite going that far, by the way. It's just you can take it in so many different ways, but whatever. I just find it amusing that the only person who can crawl in any of those spots is Hermione, and none of the others can, even though they're like exactly the same weight and everything.
Look at that chest. Why do I get the feeling that this isn't going to be easy?
I'll be fine, mate. What are you talking about? Hey, we found a page for the one-page book. About time.
Watch it!
I like the way I'm getting house points just for doing something that is not even organised by the school. But okay.
Wicked!
What's that ticking?
What's that ticking? That's it!
Thank you.
Take it steady!
Oh, what? You thought I was just going to walk off the edge? Yeah, sure thing. I mean, I could do. Not a good idea, though. It's so detailed in this game, those. He's so high up in the air then, and then look at him in reality. Less of the attitude, please, Ron. No, aim at this one. Thank you. Yeah, look at it. He's like barely off the floor. Look. He's hardly even in the air at all. You could easily just whack the pixie off and then just fall on the floor. And he's not even that high up. You know what? As he's being so pathetic, I'm going to get a bean. I'll go and help him in a minute. Beans are more important. And I mean, he would say that in Goblet anyway, so... Alright, come on then. The Weasley touch.
Aha! The old Weasley touch does it again!
I just don't even know what to think about what he just said there. Anyway, the environments in this game are actually so impressive. They're so well made.
Must work together.
You have to give them credit. They made some seriously good environments here. Right.
There's loads in here!
Well, there isn't, but alright.
Can't carry this. This is too heavy. Can you help me with it?
I love doing this.
Can you help me with it?
Hell yeah, DJ Harry.
There must be a way to that mirror.
What's Ron's face all about there? Oh, he stopped doing it now. It looked really weird for a minute. I like the way Harry actually looks like he's struggling, while Ron's just sort of like, yeah, it's not ideal, but it's alright. Please climb it.
You can move that mirror.
Yes, I'll move it in a minute. Whoa.
Great.
Hell yeah, look at the wizard card. Right, let's pick up the rest of the beans because everybody loves beans. I've actually got quite a few beans already. It's pretty good. Whee! And let go. It's like one of the easiest puzzles ever.
Wicked.
Calm down, Ron. So, according to Ron, there's like tons in this room, right? There's like hardly anything. I mean, I've seen rooms in Skyrim that have these kind of mirror things that are way more complicated than this. Hey, even Resident Evil 5 has a more complicated mirror system. But, you know, gotta make it look somewhat cool and sound cool, I suppose. It does look pretty cool, to be fair. Although I think Ron's perspective of it is a little bit overboard. But fair enough.
Another puzzle. Oh, great.
Yeah, it's time to show everyone the secret rooms that, like, nobody knows exists in this game. Alright, Ron.
Let's see what's in here.
These secret little rooms. There are 4 of them. It's just kind of cool to see them. Excuse me, Harry. Hell yeah, lots of beans. It's like the beauty of these secret rooms. They just give you either some cool stuff or they give you a pixie. But hey, most people don't know these exist, so I thought I'd show them off. Because why not? No, I'll let Harry deal with it. He's closer. Hell yeah. Great. Right, make Ron do all the work because he doesn't do enough work as it is. I mean, in the other game, he was going to bed like every other lesson. Hell, I think at one point he doesn't even have a lesson. He just watches a Quidditch match and he's just like, bedtime. He doesn't even do anything. Whoa.
Alright then, I'll stay down here and keep watch.
Great.
Make sure you don't fall off. Thanks for your concern, Ron. Whatever you do, don't mess up.
Wait, I can still switch to Ron. Oh, that's interesting.
I think the way out is up there.
Cool. I didn't even know I could still switch to Ron at that point. I didn't think you could. Right, let's just casually drop down there. Thank you. Or else we lose a bean, and I don't really want that. Bye, Ron.
No way I'm going to get back through there.
What do you mean? The Weasley touch is on the other side. He has the power of a god. He can literally open anything with his hands. It's a bit weird, really. But anyway, I don't question it. It's just a thing. I wonder if I can get a better angle. There we go. Yeah, I always like showing that to people. The whole like moose head on top of that. It's a shame that you can't move the camera up more to look at that because it looks really cool.
Know that help is always at hand for every true mischief maker.
God, I'm getting absolutely loaded with beans. Let's do this. Fight the monster book on monsters.
An owl treat.
You mean 2D treat? Do, 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 do. Boom. I like the way they just made the Monster Book of Monsters in this game kind of comedic.
Without the password. Password? I am not letting you through without the password. Password?
Come on, say it.
Password?
Say it.
Password?
Come on.
I am not letting you through without the password.
Say it.
I am not letting you
Please.
through without the password. I am not letting
Okay, he is not going to do it. That's super annoying. It's like the one time where he just doesn't want to do it. Fair enough. I see how it is. Hey, Hedwig, how you doing? You're looking much better than your PS1 version.
Here you go.
In the PS1 you had kind of a hammerhead. So, yeah, you're looking pretty good here. I love this part of this game. It's just so cool being able to fly Hedwig. It's like the only time you ever get to do it, and it's just so awesome. Adds a lot to the game. Also, you can make Hedwig lose feathers, because, you know, that's a cool little feature that they decided to add in for some reason. It's kind of weird how you can't go any further down, though. But, fair enough. Yeah, they really did put a lot of detail and effort into this game, and I actually really appreciate that. They did an awesome job of this game. I wish they kept doing this, but oh well.
I solemnly swear that I am up to no good.
He's up to no good. What do you know? Hello, Jasper. How you doing? Nice to see you, my man. Nice to see you. No worries. It's alright. I was late as well. Not just you. But it's fine. It's nice to have you in here. Nice to see you. You might have noticed that we are starting Prisoner of Azkaban once again, but that's fine.
Surreptitiousness.
Oh, please, step through, young sir.
Doing it correctly this time. How about that? Hell yeah. Alright. Boom. It's like such a heavy door, that as well. Oh god, yeah, nearly forgot about that. Also, what is this? Like, there's blatantly meant to be a secret that should have been in there. I'm sure there is. Move across. Thank you. Oh, don't run that way. Alright. One bean? Are you serious? You could have been a bit more generous than that box. One bean? That's cruel, man. That hurts. I was hoping for at least two. Go, go, go. And let's grab this. Once again, yep. We're doing this bit once again. But hey, to be fair, I love this game, so I'm more than happy to repeat what I did in the past. Why is it only giving me one bean out of everything? This game's being stingy today. Jeez. But yeah, I mean, I love the game, so I'm more than happy to repeat what we did last time. Because, you know, why not? Plus also we're doing it properly this time, so it's cool. I mean, everything should be a hell of a lot better this time than it was last time, so should be a massive improvement. You're seriously not going to give me anything. There we go. Hi Snape, you totally didn't hear me just smash the living hell out of things. Go, 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 go. That camera. Oh god. Ooh. That was close. Right. Hey buddy. Oh god, he actually turned around really quickly there. That was close.
Did you get it then? What's it like? It's brilliant.
Well, our job here is done. Feel free to come by any time. We're sure to have something of interest.
And at a very reasonable price.
That's a lie.
Look, your remember all's flashing. Do you want to have a look at your task
in order to make you shut up, yeah.
Hey, look, your emerald's flashing.
I love the way he just said that like 2 seconds ago.
Everything we needed.
And he's just instantly like, say it again! Right, secret room time. Hell yeah. There's just like one massive cobweb in the corner.
Good.
I think I could go and purchase the stink bombs actually. Might go and do that quick. The idea of this playthrough is to do everything as efficiently and as quickly and early, if you like, as possible. So I'm going to try and do all the secret stuff sort of, I guess, earlier than usual. So those are dumb bombs, aren't they? The stink pellets around yet? Oh, they are, yeah. Go on.
This pack of stink pellets, how much is it? 10 Bertie Bott's every flavour bean.
Okay, that is a reasonable price.
A great choice.
Tell you what, we'll set you a challenge. See these things?
If you lob a stink pellet into them just right,
They'll tip over. And if you can get all 20 of them around the school, we'll give you an extremely rare collector's card.
I love the way that it's just like, see these things? They don't even have an actual name for them. I mean, to be fair, what do you call these things? What even are they? Are they supposed to be like bowl torches or something? I legit don't know what those are supposed to even be. What are they? I have no idea what that is. Is that like an oil container? It could be anything.
I can't think of anything else to do.
I can, and that's why I'm doing it. So we're not going to bed like you always want to do in these games. We're actually going exploring. I know, remarkable, isn't it? Granted, there isn't much to explore right now, but that's fine. We'll get what we can.
It's time to turn in. Anyway, I'm tired.
I mean, I can somewhat understand you being tired, because you actually did something, but Ron didn't.
We're sure these things will be of interest to you, Harry.
Kind of oil light thingy. Yeah, you know what? That's what I thought as well. It kind of reminds me, I don't know if you've ever played Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. It kind of reminds me of that level. It's called the Southern Gate, isn't it? Yeah, the Southern Gate, where you like get to the top of the gate and you can pour some oil things all over the orcs. It literally, it looks just like that, just a really small version with snakes on it instead. But yeah. Wait, you can buy a Wiggenwell potion this early? Really?
How much is this vial of Wiggenwell potion? 20 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
You can buy that when you haven't even learnt how to create it yet. Huh. This is interesting. What the hell is that noise? It's terrifying.
How much is this card? 100 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
That is extortion. Mate, 100? Are you serious? Well, I want to save the other beans because I want to save them for Hermione. As she has the most important stuff to buy.
Harry and Ron got up bright and early in preparation for their first Defense Against the Dark Arts class. However, not everyone was quite as lively that morning.
Hermione! We've got Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Hurry up!
I'm on my way.
Honestly, I wish I had a spell like that. It would make my hair so much easier to deal with.
Good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The oil thingies that are on it is I'm sure the level's called the Southern Gate on Return the King. I mean, I did a playthrough of it recently. You would have thought that I would actually remember this, but I do not remember it for some reason. I'm pretty sure that it's called the Southern Gate. I'm sure someone can figure it out. But yeah, it's definitely one of those things, just a midget version of it. Anyway, you got anything interesting to say?
Did you know that Hogwarts has lots of secret places? If you snoop around, you may just find them.
Oh, you don't say.
Hello, Hermione.
Wow, being nice for once.
I'm really looking forward to this
You've only just got to the school and she's like, you can't wait to get away from the school.
I really don't want to talk to you right now.
Wow. Rejection at its finest. There's like a full on like, hi, how you doing? And then just piss off. Basically, might as well just say that.
I think Ravenclaw is the most handsome Quidditch team at Hogwarts.
Uh-oh. Radar alert.
Cedric Diggory's definitely the most handsome boy in the school. Did you hear? There's Dementors outside the Hogwarts grounds. A whole army of them.
I think you should be more concerned about what Hermione is staring at.
I think Quidditch is the greatest sport in the wizarding world.
Oh, I can never get over this. It's just so strange. I like the detail of Hermione doing her hair. Pretty much. It's quite cool.
To Fred and George Weasley's shop. They've got all sorts of great stuff.
Once again, Hermione just seems to have a problem with her neck. It's like permanently going. But yes. It is called the Summoning Gate. Yeah, I thought it was. There you go. Already got the answer, just like that. Hello, you two. How are you doing? Also, I'd love to add, by the way, that these two can't go into the girls' dorm, right? Switch to Hermione.
We be there by now.
Go over to the boys' dorm. Yeah, just walk right on in. Like, what? You would have thought that this is a little bit, not normal? I mean, so is it like in this school that only the girls get privacy and the boys just get none or something? Is that how it goes? It's so stupid.
Should we be going to Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Wait, can I not open his chest yet? Really? Why? I know you open it at some point in this game. Oh, I can only open it later then. So what the hell activates that then? I don't know, it must be oh, unless it's this one. Oh, it's this one, that's why.
Good.
Duff good. Duff good. There you go. Oh yeah, movie poster.
The Quidditch World Cup's happening in England next year. I really wish I could go and see it.
Okay, I've never actually heard him ever say that
Have you ever
before.
thought about supporting a Quidditch team?
Wait, what?
Need to go.
What makes him say that? Is it just him walking up to it?
I may have said it 1,000 times, but Chudley Cannons are just the best.
Huh. I've never heard him do this before. So, I guess if you have Ron then and walk up to that, then you get a mini Easter egg kind of dialogue. I've never heard that.
Dark Arts is on the 3rd floor.
Muggles are weird. I mean, where's the fun in running about and kicking a ball around a field?
Okay. I've legitimately never heard him say these Easter egg things before. That's quite cool, actually. I'm already finding new stuff about this, and I played this game God knows how many times in my life. Well, there you go.
Will you be going to Defense
Yeah, alright, calm down. Jeez, so needy. Hell yeah, secret corridor. That was a cool Easter egg, that.
Great.
He sounded really enthusiastic there. Oh, there's the random student just walking in for no apparent reason.
We really should be going.
Flobberworms make my skin crawl.
If you say so.
Someone said they're Dementors just outside Hogwarts. It's not true, is it?
What do you mean someone said it? Wasn't it Dumbledore who said it right at the beginning of like the term? I'm pretty sure he says there are Dementors all over the entirety of the school's boundaries. So it's not someone that said it, but okay. You've never heard that Easter egg dialogue before either.
Pretty
Yeah.
worried about Scabbers. He's been acting so strangely since we came to Hogwarts.
It's probably because he's getting chased by a cat. But yeah, I've never heard that before either. It's actually a really cool mini Easter egg. I mean, I'm interested to see if I find anything else now. I mean, to be fair, I don't normally play as Rom very often in this game, so I wonder if it's just I've never heard it because I never play as Ron. Might be. I don't know. Anyway, we'll go to Ron again in a sec, because I want to see if I can get some more stink pellets. Or beans, either's useful to be honest. Come on, give me something useful. Hey, stink pellet, perfect. Oh yeah, like I said, we're going to try and hit as many of those, I'll call them oil containers. You're going to hit as many of those as possible, basically. Trying to do this as efficiently as we can, this playthrough. So, doing run stuff as early as possible. It's kind of like a sort of challenge that I'm doing, which is to do everything secret as early as you can do it. Because that'll be kind of neat.
Shouldn't we be there by now?
Yeah, I guess you could say the character switching is a bit like GTA 5 in some ways. I mean, it's not quite the same, obviously, because obviously in GTA 5, like a character can be on the other side of the map, and well, you like go up in the air and switch to them. But yeah, I mean, it is pretty similar. Whereas in this, I think, yeah, you're alright. In this, I'm pretty sure everyone has to be like pretty close to one another before you can switch. Unless it's like a certain level, like Charmed, I think, is the one up, one out, where they can be miles away. But yeah, not usually. Whoa. Oh, yeah, that was wrong. You are needed, my friend. Already. Hello.
Professor Dumbledore has ordered us to stand guard on the grand staircase.
Is that so?
We're supposed to report anyone who goes wandering off, so watch yourself.
The fence against the dark arts is on the 3rd floor.
Love it.
Get to your lesson, or I'll have to report you.
What, for not going to the lesson, but me attacking you is absolutely fine.
You should be in class. Go straight there. No wandering off.
Well,
It's too dangerous.
that poor girl that's just like, please, I just want to go to the dormitory. And Harry's like, no, I'm the chosen one. It's my, it's my staircase.
Clear off to your lesson.
Oh. That is true. There aren't many games that you can switch between characters at the same time
Ladies
very often.
She's just big boned.
Oh,
Let's go to the
okay. I wasn't quite expecting that, but alright. Do 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 do. Probably can't hit the other one, can I? It's downstairs, isn't it? It's like right underneath me, I think. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Alright. Well, double arithmetic, what you're about to say. We'll see. What was another game where you could switch characters? I think there was one I'm thinking of. Might come back to my head in a minute. I mean, one that I always thought would have been really cool, because I love the games anyway, but they never did it quite in the same way, would have been the Arkham games, where you could like switch between all the different heroes, which to an extent they kind of decided to do in the end with wasn't it just Arkham Knight they did that with? Yeah, it was, yeah. Arkham Knight, where you could kind of like, it was only in specific encounters though that you could switch between like Catwoman or Batman or Nightwing and Batman and so on. But it would have been neat if we could have actually, you know, switched all the time between the different characters while in like the free roam world and stuff. That would have been awesome. It's a shame they never did that. Although, to be fair, Gotham Knights does seem like it's going to be doing that, and I am looking forward to Gotham Knights, to be fair. I've been waiting a long time for an Arkham Knight game now, so yeah, I think that will be quite cool with the switching. Obviously, you've only got the 4 characters at the moment, but we might see some more soon enough. We'll see. Is there a thing in here, or is it behind that? It might be behind that.
Got double equivalency after defense against the dark arts.
Ah, there it is.
Move on, please.
No, we can't get a move on. You're going to have to sacrifice your lesson because I'm looking for secrets. We don't need to go. Calm down. It's funny how some of the portraits in this game are really well textured, and then there are others that are literally terrible if you get far away from them. I mean, look at that. Look at the one on the left. It's just literally a blur. But then if I go up to it, it looks great. Obviously, quite a clever game sort of design mechanic that, and to be fair, I know why they do it, and I know why it's used.
Then potions, and I really can't afford to waste any more time.
Jesus Christ, alright, calm down. Literally giving me the whole of her life story here.
Sorry, but Slytherins don't speak to Gryffindors. Or Mudbloods.
Oh, wrecked.
Why don't you go to your common room? That way we don't have to look at you.
Shouldn't we be
Ugh.
going to defense against the
Hate
dark arts?
speech, hate speech. Come back here, hater.
Why don't you go to your common room? That way we don't have to look at you. Why don't you go to your
Yeah, alright.
That way we don't have to look at you.
It amazes me that in the Harry Potter terms, like, the Slytherins are always complete arseholes, effectively, to everyone else. But everyone else just tolerates them. And then Slytherins are the ones that go around, like, killing everyone. But everyone else is like, yeah, they're not nice, but screw it. We can let them live.
I know these suits of armor can't see me, but they still give me the creeps.
Then why are you standing next to
We'll
it?
be going to defense against the
I know these suits of armor can't see me, but they still give me the creeps.
That way he's just standing next to it anyway. He's like, yeah, whatever.
I heard that the first spell we're learning's really powerful. Do you think we should go in?
It's an awesome spell, actually.
I heard that the first spell we're learning's really powerful. Do you think we should go in?
There are already people in the classroom. I think it's time to go in.
Sure.
Shall we go in?
Everyone wants to go in. I've never seen everyone so enthusiastic for a class before. Ever. Most of them want to go to bed.
Harry, would you come here, please?
Everyone else just doesn't get to learn the spell.
I would like you to go in there and bring back the Glacier spellbook.
Like, why do the other students even bother turning up for the class? It's just, they don't learn anything. It's just so pointless. The book isn't that different. True. It's true. Do, 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 do. Let me out. I do love Glacius, although I will admit it's a shame this game didn't have the slides in it. I'm not sure why they didn't go for the slides in this game. I'm amazed that the devs didn't think that that would be cool, like in the other game. But fair enough. Still good, this challenge, though. I like this challenge. There it is. The infamous cauldron. Ah! Oh my god, Ron's actually high up in the air for once. Oh my days. The beauty of switching characters. If one gets grabbed, yeah, it's switched to the other. And you save everyone except for Ron, who's just going to be left to break his legs multiple times. Because why would I save him? Oh, except for Harry, who's now about to break his legs. But that's alright. There is... Oh, there it is, yeah. Right. Gotta do the glitch. Come on.
Far too heavy for me.
Come
Can you
on.
help me with it?
Who's coming over? Come on. One at a time. That was way too much fun doing that. I really love doing that. Dun 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 dun. Ah, it's like you're in a rave. In the mobile game. Oh, you mean the is it called Hogwarts? What is it? Hogwarts Mystery or something like that? Yeah, I've never played it because of the microtransaction stuff. I was not really interested in looking at that. So yeah, I've never seen it really, but yeah, I'm interested to know then that the Slytherins are actually nice in that, which is a bit weird because they never are normally. So I wonder if that's just an accidental error on the devs' part because they don't know the material that well, or whether it was actually on purpose. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Do 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 do. Boom. Bloody hell! Careful! Nearly hit me in the face. Damn it! Boom. Alright, now we get to the cool mirror part. I like the way you could just see the fire there before it's even on fire yet. Hogwarts Mystery, yeah, that's the name of it. Yeah, I never played it. In fact, it's the only Harry Potter game I've never actually played. And it was literally because of the microtransaction stuff on it. Plus also I'm not a massive fan of mobile games. I mean, I like some, but very rare for me to actually care about mobile games for the most part. I think it's more the fact that the technology is so limited on a mobile phone that the games tend to not be that incredible for the most part. I mean, they're alright, but for me, like the time period where kind of on the go gaming was cool was back with the PSP and the DS. You know, those were the sort of time periods that I really loved that. But I don't really need to do on the go gaming myself anymore, so I don't really look at that sort of thing anymore, really. The closest you'll get from me now. Oh. Yeah, the closest you get from me now doing that is when people want to see the Game Boy games. So, like when people want to see Crash Bandicoot's Game Boy games, which are a lot of fun to be fair. All the Harry Potters and stuff like that. I mean, that's about it really. And there is, to be fair, one Game Boy game out there that I actually consider better than any of the other actual main titles of the game franchise, and that was Spyro. It was very rare for me to ever have that opinion, but Spyro, I did genuinely prefer one of the Spyro Game Boy games to all other Spyro games. And it was called Spyro Attack of the Rhinox, or Adventures in this country, I believe. But yeah, absolutely awesome game that. And I think the reason I really liked it though is because it basically was everything I loved about Spyro in the first place, but with like kind of a sort of RPG element to it, where you do like loads of side quests and you get to explore all these big open worlds of Spyro and so on. It's kind of like the perfect Spyro game. Which I guess to an extent the console versions have done that, just not as well in my opinion. Bear in mind, by the way, I did play the original Spyro games before I played that Game Boy Spyro game, so, you know, I played them all pretty much in order. Spyro is an odd one for me. I like kind of the earlier stuff and that Game Boy title, but then everything else was sort of meh. It was alright, but meh. Maybe. I mean, to be fair, to be honest, I'd probably just watch it on YouTube if I'm going to look at it, see what it's like. But I doubt I'll play it. We'll see. Got too many other games to get on with. Way too many, to be honest. It's the problem with this channel. There's just never-ending games to play and deal with. It's like you never get a break, really. Still haven't even got around to doing some of the games that I actually wanted to do like yonks ago yet. But that's alright. I will get around to them. In fact, the nice thing is now that we have streaming sorted out and that, what I can do now with streaming, which is why I'm really happy about this, is some of the games that would have been an absolute nightmare to record in 4K and so on, because it takes a long time to edit stuff in 4K and now of course as well. I can now do that in well, streaming terms instead. Plus also some of those games are games that in my opinion would be more interesting streaming rather than just sort of the video, because the idea now is that video wise you'll have me just doing a video and then you might have a guide video, right, where I have some voice to me of course, but anything else now that has my camera and me talking in it will be streamed, so it's kind of just a bit more personal and I would rather do it that way anyway. So yeah, that's what's going on from now on. But this is actually quite exciting because there are some games that I'm really looking forward to doing here. Obviously we're doing Prisoner at the moment, but there are other games that I'm really looking forward to bringing on. I mean, Assassin's Creed 2 is one that I'm looking forward to going to at some point. Even AC Origins, which I freaking love that game, so that'd be nice to stream. And that's a game, by the way, that I was never going to record in 4K. Never. Assassin's Creed Origins is way too long a game. It literally is just a nightmare how long that game is. If you wanted to sort of do it as a video editing thing, it would just take forever. And it's kind of the same for like the Knights of the Old Republic games for Star Wars. You know, they're the second most favourite games of mine of all time. But it's just always been the fact that they've been kind of so long, and when you're trying to mix other games at the same time, it becomes kind of difficult to sort of mix Knights of the Old Republic with the other stuff. But yeah, it's fine. It is fine. I can now do them as streams, and actually it'll be more fun. It'll be more personal with the Knights of the Old Republic games, which is good. But I will still carry on with the 4K walkthrough that I'm doing of Knights of the Old Republic 2. It's just it will release slower now. But yeah.
There's some kind of switch over there. Will that do anything?
Do I like Skyrim? Yes, I do. Actually, it's interesting. So, Skyrim, out of the Elder Scrolls games, was the one that I hadn't played like all the way through before. I'd always started it up multiple times and got a chunk of the game completed and a lot of side missions done, but I never actually completed it. And recently, and unfortunately this was before I sorted out all the streaming stuff, sadly, I actually played through the whole game and completed it for once, which was actually really cool. I was so happy to actually complete the game for once. And yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. The sad part, unfortunately, for Skyrim is it's such a broken game on PC. I don't know about console, it might be alright on console, but on PC it's so broken. Like, I had to like cheat on it multiple times just to be able to complete certain quests because they just were so broken. I mean, what was an example? So, if you play Skyrim, then you'll know that the wizard guys up the top of the mountain, you have to like go and learn the different shouts and that from them, and it just refused point blank to actually go and complete one of the shouts. So I actually had no choice but to use like some cheat stuff to basically skip that quest so I can make it work. It was really annoying.
There's something just about here. Whoa! Well, that worked. Ron, what's it like in there? Dark. And painful.
Can you see anything?
Yes! And you see me!
So what's interesting actually is there are some games that I've actually had lined up for a while that I'm definitely going to be streaming on this channel now, and I'm looking forward to doing them. And some of these games are games that people know really well, and some of them are games that people don't really know at all. And I mean, maybe you'll know this one, Jasper, maybe you won't. It's a horror game called Clive Barker's Undying that is one that I'm going to be streaming, and I'm looking forward to that. It's a freaking awesome game. Let me know if you know that one.
Hermione! Put me down! Look out, Hermione!
Yeah, it's funny you say that Skyrim is a bit broken. I mean, in some ways, I think that's putting it lightly, really. But yeah, it is pretty bad, actually, how the game really shouldn't be the way it is. I mean, I can understand, like, a small bug, you know, something, like an enemy getting stuck in something on the wall, or a weapon not loading incorrectly and that. I mean, I can get over those. But when they're actually full-on quests are completely broken to the point where you have to enter in like a load of code and stuff into the console to actually make it work. Otherwise, you have to restart the entire game again. That's unacceptable to me, I'm afraid. That's pushing it too far. And there was way too many of those when I was doing my playthrough of that game. Way too many. I mean, I had the one up on the hill, had the one over at the library, had the one over by the dragon in the underworld bit near the end of the game. Also had, what was the other one? Oh yeah, the vampire DLC, the Dark Brotherhood one, that broke. I mean, there's just so many that broke and it drove me nuts. I basically, in the end, just printed off, I literally printed off a copy of the page of every single quest with all the quest lines, codes, so that way then if I ever got stuck on a quest I could just look it up. It was that bad. Oh, what was the one that really drove me nuts? That's the one, yeah, the Thieves Guild one, where you go to like some sort of underworld temple bit where you have to like basically kill the guy that betrays you or whatever. That was broken as hell. I mean, literally, the guy didn't spawn in, the room didn't break, the water in the room didn't rise up, then the other characters that are meant to help you didn't do anything. So literally, the entirety of that quest for me was spent just pushing the console for every single line to get something to work. And while I did actually see the full experience of it by actually watching it up on YouTube, because obviously I wanted to see what actually happened, the one bit that was kind of funny is that that guy is obviously meant to come down and sort of attack you in sort of a stealth way. But I mean, for me, when I spawned him in with a console, he just stood there on the bottom floor doing nothing. So yeah, I really had a bit of an experience with that quest, that's for sure. Oh, one hell of an experience, actually. Yeah, I don't know. It was still good though. Anyway, an FPS game. It is, yes. Clive Barker's Undying. It's a horror FPS. So, it's quite old to be fair now. When did that even come out? Because I played it when I was a little kid. It was a PC exclusive game. When did that come out? I think it was 2001. Yeah, I think it was 2001. Yeah, so it is kind of like a sort of a mystery horror, if you like. It's something that you don't really want to say too much about if you've never played it, because else you ruin the whole experience of it. So I won't go any further than that, because else it's going to ruin it. But yeah, it's a great game. Honestly, a really great game. Oh, and as for the KOTORs, I'm just noticing the message there about KOTOR. Absolutely incredible games. I've played those ever since they released, multiple times each year, and will happily do it all the time, forevermore. They're incredible games, they really are. Especially KOTOR 2, that's my favourite, by far. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of hoping that, you know, KOTOR remaster or something is on the way. There are rumours of number 1 being remade or whatever. Hopefully something's happening with it, because it so totally deserves it deserves to do something, that game. It's too awesome, that game, way too awesome to just not be doing anything with it, and it annoys me They haven't done anything with it. What the hell? Why are you not walking on the ice? Alright. Instead she wants to drown herself in lava. Fair enough. Freeze already. Thank you. Hell yeah. Anyway, what were some of the other games that I was going to do for you guys? I was also... See, I'm kind of a horror game person as well. And actually, it's ironic really that I say that. Because my channel, I've basically done no horror stuff on it really at all. Which is weird. I think it's mainly been because making those games as videos has always been kind of like, okay, this is going to be a really long, complicated project to do. So I think all horror games for me are just going to end up being live streams. And I mean, I am going to bring games like all the Resident Evils probably, because I'm obsessed with that series, I really am. Silent Hills, once again, I'm absolutely obsessed with that series too. Then there's things like Clock Tower, Haunting Ground, what else is there? Penumbra, Amnesia. You know, there's all manner of horror games that I'd love to bring to this channel. So you're totally going to see that. And I think horror games, to be honest as well, they're kind of the games that should be done as live streams. They work better as live streams, I think, than actual videos. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And given the performance of like the res games that I did bring to the channel a while back, doing somewhat alright, but that was about it. I think it's mainly because they're just the gameplays, whereas you could do so much more. And that's what I want to do, so I will be. I'm looking forward to it. And also, as your comment earlier about me being busy doing stuff, yes, I am indeed. There is no denying that. There's way too many projects on the go at once. In fact, I think I've probably gone into unhealthy limits of projects at the moment, but that's fine. I'm still here. I'm coping with it. But yeah, nah, I don't know. I like keeping busy. What's wrong with that? Right, let's move this quickly and then I'll catch up on the chat as it's flying past me right now. Hang on. Are we there, chat? One moment, one moment. Let me push this stupid button quick. There we go. Right. You saw your father play. Do you mean you saw your father play Clive Barker's Undying? I assume that's what you're referring to. If so, then he definitely picked a great game to play. You should definitely play it. It's an awesome game, I promise you. It will not let you down. Right, did you release a video on optimizing Harry Potter 3 on PC? Yes, I did. I did indeed. If you're talking about the PC version of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, yes, there is a video that shows that. It's on the main channel page. If you scroll down to the bottom, you'll find a playlist that's literally just called various game fixes. It's in there. If you're talking about this game specifically, which is the PlayStation 2 version being optimized for PC, no, I have not made any guide for it. However, I have told multiple people on the videos how to make it work. But I can always tell you if need be. If you comment on one of those videos, then I'll just respond back to the comment because it's easier doing it that way. Because there's quite a lot to go through for this one. It's not as simple to get working as you think. Will I ever make a guide video though on like the PS2 games and get them to work? I might do. I will think about it. I think if there's enough demand, then I'll probably do it. It's like what I've done at the moment for the Goblet of Fire. Goblet of Fire, I've kind of sort of said, and also by the way, I don't particularly like the game much, but I've currently said that if people want the Goblet of Fire, i.e. they're interested in me creating a guide on how to make that work on PC properly, then I'll do it. But you know, I'm only going to do it if people want it, because otherwise it's just a waste of time, especially when I have so many other videos on the go at once. So yeah, that's why I'm letting people vote for it, and so far it hasn't got enough votes to justify doing that guide just yet. But if you want to see a guide for it, then yeah, just go and vote. It's on my community tab page. You can go and vote in there, and I might even put it back on the top again so people can go and vote for that. Anyway, hello James, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming on by. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, Clive, yeah, I thought so. So the Clive Barker games, there are two of them. There's Clive Barker Undying, which is the old one, which is actually a really good game. And then there's Clive Barker's Jericho, which is, I think, putting it nicely, alright. But that's about all I can give it, is just alright. See if I can do this boss fight without being hit. I reckon I can do it.
This is just brilliant.
Right, let's see if I can do this without being hit. Yeah, I think with Clive Barker's Jericho, it's alright. I'll say this much. It's like got a somewhat interesting story, but to actually play the game, it's not very fun. In fact, it's kind of one of those games that I would say you almost just want to watch it rather than actually play it. That's just how I always felt about it anyway. It's mainly not because of the fact that the gameplay itself is really awful, which, I mean, it's not brilliant, but it's not horrendous to the point of not being able to play it. It's more the fact that, like, the AI, because you have, like, obviously teammates in that game as well that support you, but their AI is just so useless. And they're awful, and the problem is you actually rely on them in a lot of situations, and when they just don't do anything, you're kind of screwed. And especially when they go and get themselves killed all the time, you're absolutely stuffed. So yeah, it's kind of the problem. But I mean, you could kind of say the same for like Resident Evil 5, but the difference with Resident Evil 5 though, is the fact that that game, at least you could go and, well, play it co-op with a mate. You know, you didn't have to just play as Chris and, you know, an AI Sheva all the time. You could actually play with a real online friend as Sheva. So it actually made the game quite bearable. There's a big difference there. And we did it without being hit. Get in there. And Ron's about to be crushed. Oh yeah, look, he's super happy that he wasn't crushed just there. Anyway, there we go. First boss fight without being hit. Get in there. Right. Big fan of the Harry Potter games. Glad to hear it. Go on then. Tell us, James, what is your favourite Harry Potter game? And then what's your second favourite Harry Potter game? I promise, we're all nice here. We will not judge you too harshly. I mean, if you say Deathly Hallows, might be a little bit judging.
Well done, Harry, Ron, Hermione. An excellent performance. 50 house points for Gryffindor. That is all for today. Class dismissed. Harry,
Can you show me how you made the Dementor back off?
I don't pretend to be an expert at fighting Dementors, Harry, but I'll try and help. But not right now. I have a lot to do, and I chose a very inconvenient time to fall ill. I will get a message to you when I'm feeling better.
Come on, Harry. It's potions next.
Now, Jasper, don't judge him if he likes Goblet of Fire. Be nice. Oh, it's already got him on the stink pads. That's awesome. Even though, yes, I agree, Jasper, Goblet of Fire is awful as a game, but be nice. Oh god, Goblet of Fire. Why does that game always keep getting brought up whenever I do anything Harry Potter related? Hell, even like when I did Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Actually, even recently with the Philosopher's Stone GBA, you know, doing those games, and it's not even me talking them, it's just doing the gameplays. People always bring up Goblet of Fire every time. I don't know how this happens. That game is, it's kind of like an infamous curse. It's sort of, I don't even know how to put it. It's like one of those games that basically is so talked about, but for all the wrong reasons. And it's such a shame. Really is such a shame. But hey, you know, it could have been great. It could have been a great game. Had a good laugh playing it co-op. I mean, the funny thing is, I think Goblet of Fire, the game, actually would be somewhat interesting to play co-op. Like, legit, I think it probably would be a somewhat fun game. But I've never, ever had the experience of playing it co-op in my entire life, ever. And that's because every single one of my friends, and I don't blame them, by the way, whenever it comes to me saying, do you want to try this game co-op? They're always just like, no. No. And let's be honest, I kind of understand when you go up to them and say, do you want to play Goblet of Fire co-op? They probably think you are mentally insane. But, yeah, well, anyway, so they usually end up going, can we play one of the other games that's actually good? I remember that. One of my friends, I said to him, do you want to try out Goblet of Fire? He went, that's the crap one, isn't it? It's like, well, that's certainly one way of putting it. And then he said afterwards, I reckon we could go and play, you know, Philosopher's Stone, the actual decent one. He was talking about the PS1, by the way, that version. I said, well, the funny thing is, that version looks terrible, but it's actually kind of a fun game at points. And yeah, it definitely beats Goblet of Fire. And that's worrying that a PS1 game like that is beating Goblet of Fire. That's very worrying. Especially as Goblet of Fire is probably the most action-packed film. The film with the most going on in it, other than maybe the Deathly Hallows. And yet it is one of the worst games. How can you possibly do that? I don't even know how that's physically possible. Also, Goblet of Fire is absolutely 100% a meme. Yes, it literally is a meme. It is such a meme, it's unreal. This guy who's currently following me to the dungeons is a meme in that game. He is an actual meme. All you see littered throughout videos, the web and that is just constantly Ron going, a beam! All the time. So, yeah, it really is a meme. Oh dear.
Shouldn't we be going to potions class?
Like I said, Goblet of Fire, the game, is famous for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
You love more co-op Harry Potter games. I agree with that, actually. The one game that I did really enjoy co-op that was Harry Potter was Quidditch World Cup. That was something I did used to play with my friends, actually, co-op. That was a load of fun. I never really played that game much on my own, actually, because I kind of, whenever I did play it on my own, I got pretty bored quite quickly. I think that's mainly just because it's not really a game that's meant, in my opinion, for solo. I mean, yeah, you can play it solo, it's absolutely fine, and I probably will at some point for you guys, but it's not really that fun, in my opinion. Whereas if you're playing, I think it's mainly because of the AI, because the AI in Quidditch World Cup is not great. I mean, it's okay, but if you play against an actual real friend, then you're actually against somebody real who can sort of think outside the box and really go up against you in sort of a different way. So yeah, that's why I think it's good playing that game co-op. But of course, playing it co-op these days is pretty difficult. In fact, it's kind of impossible. If it had online, that would be perfect, to be honest. It's so sad it doesn't, because it would make such a difference. Anyway, What we got? Am I playing this on the PS2 emulator? Yes, this is being played on the PS2 emulator. Because the only other way of playing this is extremely complicated to do, and it looks terrible. And also, in my case, as I use a 4K monitor and things, playing it the other way, there is such a massive input delay with it that it's kind of unbearable to play. So yeah,
Careful, Potter. There's
PS2
a
emulator.
dementor behind you. Careful, Potter.
Um,
There's a dementor behind you.
Okay. What a laugh. Is he going to say anything?
Professor Snape always makes me nervous. I hope nothing goes wrong in this class.
Well, you're about to find out something very incredible, my friend.
I'm sure we should go in. I think Hermione's in there already.
Are you sure?
What are we doing?
I'm sure we should go in. I think Hermione's in there already.
Yeah, you know what? Jake has put that perfectly, actually, that this is the last Harry Potter game that was not literally based off of the film. And I think it actually was.
I think
Yeah, it was. You're right, Jake. And yeah, the others all just kind of went to the films, and yeah, that didn't go very well, did it?
Wiggenweld potion will heal most common injuries. The more attentive of you will remember that the most powerful form of the potion
told you we
is
had
prepared
potions.
with only the freshly stripped bark of the Wiggen tree. Mr. Weasley,
Why would you do that? Why?
while you are in my class, you will... Weasley, bring him to the front.
I mean, that was blatant sabotage by Ron. He just literally looked at Snape and went, let's just throw it on the floor anyway. There was such a delay there. Anyway, I'm going to look around and explore while Snape gets pissed off at Ron.
Excellent.
Potter's like on the floor and Snape's like, you need to heal him. And Ron, meanwhile's just like, yeah, get in there. I'm not messing about. I'm just looting your entire classroom for secrets. Don't mind me. You know, this was in the film, by the way. This exact moment. Jeez.
Very amusing.
It was pretty amusing, actually. Do it again. Love it. What's great about this game is the fact that you can't actually lose house points for attacking people. It's great. I love it. Also, I like the way everyone just stares at me. Also, where's Neville? Come to think of it, he was literally outside. Well, hang on a minute. Neville and the other girl, I can't remember her name now, is it Angelina? Were literally just outside. And they're not even here. But why is he here? He wasn't outside. What? I'm confused. Something was changed at the last minute, I'm sure of it.
Right, Mr. Weasley. If you pay attention, you might actually learn something. Pick up both vials of Wiggenweld potion from the table.
Never heard if he says something if you don't pick up both.
Pick up the vials.
Okay, fair enough.
Congratulations, Mr. Weasley. You actually managed to do what I asked.
Yeah.
Administer the Wiggenweld potion to yourself. Stand away from Potter and drink the contents of one of the vials.
You know what? I'm going to do exactly the opposite of what he said. I'm just going to stand next to Harry.
I said, step away from Potter.
Nah.
Stand close to Potter and administer the potion.
Nah, I don't want to do that. I love it. It's like Snape's probably like, for God's sake, this kid.
Stand close to Potter.
I love it. He's just like, are you a fool?
Next to Potter.
Uh,
Potion to him. Stand next to Potter.
oh, this is great. Just literally. Actually, can I attack Potter while he's on the floor? Oh, I can! Oh, Jesus, I think I just killed him. Oops. I didn't know you could do that. I've literally knocked him out on the floor. Look, he's completely unconscious. Settle down. I've just... I've literally just killed him. Look at him, he's literally dead. I've never done that before.
I will let Mr. Weasley give you a full explanation, although his incompetence speaks for itself. Thanks to Mr. Weasley's little sideshow, we no longer have time for the rest of the lesson. So, you will now be gathering the ingredients for the antidote to uncommon poisons in your own time, ready for my next lesson. For the next class, therefore, you are to bring fire seeds, billywig stings, chiz purple carapaces, and the horn of a graphorn. Class dismissed.
Also, Jake, you said Katie Bell. I think you are right. Yeah, it has to be. It's either Katie Bell or Angelina. One of the two.
Thanks a lot, Weasley. I'm really sorry. Don't worry. Let's go outside.
Well, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, me too. I think we should turn in.
Yes. But maybe we should start looking for those potion ingredients for Professor Snape's next potions class. What do you think, Harry? Harry?
You know, this is the first time ever, and I mean ever, that I actually agree that they should all be tired for once. They actually have all done something really kind of tough. So for once, I actually agree they should all be tired. Also, Jake, you talk about the first 3 games in particular. Yes, that's what I knew you were talking about. And you are right, they did include a lot of cool aspects from the books. And what's neat about these games as well is they have like all these spell challenges that are kind of fun and that too. What does he say?
Careful, Potter. There's a Dementor behind you.
Just the same thing. Actually, can I go outside? Oh, I can. But there's nothing outside yet, is there? I could start getting some of these things actually. Why not? Oh, get out of the way. Thank you. What I did like about this game, especially, was this. This was so awesome. Look at that. Attention to detail right there.
What to do? I think it's time to turn in.
But yeah, the first 3 games are great, and I especially love the fact that Peeves is in all of them, because Peeves is just, I mean, he's so awesome. He's one of the best characters in Harry Potter by far. So it's kind of cool to see Peeves in these games, and I actually wish Peeves was in the later on games. It makes me so sad that he's not in some of them, and especially in this one, the way that he actually, oh hang on, let's go and do this quick. He actually says in this one, you know, like, he says at the end of the game, doesn't he? Yeah, at the very end of the game, he actually says, I will be saving my energy to attack you next year. I'm like, but you're not in the next game, buddy.
Does Matt help?
And that's just sad. Oh, actually, are they? Oh, God. Wait, no.
Stop sneaking around here. Get out.
I forgot that they're in the patrol mode right now. My bad. Anyway, to be fair, I suppose in some ways, Peeves is quite lucky. Because he's not well, he's not been subjected to being in one of the worst Harry Potter games of all time, so lucky him. He got off lightly. Snape was walking fancy as well. Yeah, he certainly was. Oh my God, camera, what the hell are you doing? Camera, thank you. Oh, really? Had to switch it to that. No, this one, please. Hell yeah. Right, wait for him, and then we'll go through. Also, James never told us what his favourite Harry Potter games are now. That's just sad. We never ever got to find out the answer. Could have been anything, for all I know. He might have been, you know, a huge fan of the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2. Those might have been his favourite games. That would have been a bit awkward if they were. But hey, we never found out. Come on, thank you. Was there a chest? Or am I thinking chamber? I think chamber, aren't I? Yeah. It's kind of cool how this exists in this game, the Transfiguration Room, but yet it's never used. Which makes me believe, once again, a bit like the PC games, that they planned to do a Transfiguration spell, but then it got canned. It's probably likely the case.
There's nothing more to do. I think it's time to turn in.
I think it's Goblet. Might well be. Maybe it's the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Goblet. God, imagine if somebody actually had those as their favourite Harry Potter games. What game do you like the most in Harry Potter? Well, my favourite is Deathly Hallows Part 1. My second favourite is Goblet of Fire. God. I think if anyone said that, either they are lying, which is probably the case, or they are, well, either insane or they just have not played any of the other Harry Potter games in existence. And if that's the case, that's sad. Hell, I would even put freaking, what's it called? The Kinect Harry Potter game above Deathly Hallows Part 1. Seriously, I actually had more fun pissing about on that and doing stupid things than I did playing Deathly Hallows Part 1. That's how bad that game is. And drunk. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I haven't been in here, have I? No. If everyone's wondering what we're doing, by the way, we're just kind of going and getting as many of the secrets done as early as possible. I sort of said it earlier on in the stream that we're doing things efficiently in this playthrough. By efficiently, I mean we're trying to do everything secret as early as we can. Also, I'm really low on stink feathers. Oh, can I get there in time? Yes, I can. Good. Oh my god. The beauty of searching bookshelves. They just so happen to have everything I could possibly want. Thank you. Actually, I probably should have gone to the notice board. Oh, it doesn't matter. Lots of beans. Oh yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. That's some serious beanage right there. Oh, it won't let me in here. Oh, that's depressing. Oh, because the thing, the oil container thing, whatever it is, it's behind the freaking dragon thing, isn't it? Damn it. I can't. Yeah. It's behind that one. Damn it. I have to wait so long for that. Oh well. Your favourite Harry Potter character is Ron. Interesting. Fair enough. What makes you like Ron so much? Is it because he's funny? I mean, fair play. He is kind of a laugh. Do. Oh, actually, we've already been here, haven't we? It's the third floor. Why am I here? Didn't mean to go to the third floor. Yours is Lupin. Very interesting. What makes you like Lupin so much then? Go on, Jasper. Spill the beans. Is it because he's a werewolf? Can I? History magic. Yes, I can. Actually, how many beans have I got? I need to check that because I want to buy the Snuffy Falls spellbook. And of course, oh god. Why? Camera is too close. I literally can't see the book. It wasn't really great. I'm not sure I go quite that far. How many beans have I got? Remember, we'll get out of the way. 159. Okay, that's more than enough. Good. Alright. Can I do anything in here? Oh, I think I can actually. I can't do everything, but I can do some things in here, which is kind of handy.
I'm not sure that there's much to do right now.
Mate, you have no idea how much there is to do. Endless amounts of stuff to do. What are you talking about? Fair reasons for liking Ron so much. I agree with all those points, actually. It's actually pretty accurate. Oh, I don't have Carpe Retract and... Oh, Alex. The one spell that I forgot I don't have. Oh, that's alright. I can still do the stuff on the 4th floor, so that works out. True. Yeah. Again, fair enough. Fair enough reason for looping. Well, if I'm honest with you, I think my favourite character in Harry Potter has got to be Peeves, and that's mostly just because of how hilarious he is. But, you know, I quite like funny things, so yeah. I enjoy Peeves. It's sad that he never made it into the films. I know he was planned to be in them, but he never made it, which was really depressing, actually. I'd like the perfect opportunity to put him in the films. Oh, I can do Glacius, actually. Hang on. Ugh. Where are you? There you are.
It's getting late. Time to turn in.
It is not time to turn in. It is time to find more stuff. I'm going to force you to never be able to go to bed. Literally, because I want you to go and find things around the entirety of the school. Oh dear.
I'm not sure that there's much to do right now.
Hermione's getting pissed at me. She's like, I want to go to sleep. Screw you. Oh dear. I'm so sorry, Hermione. I appreciate that you really want to go to bed, but I really don't care because I want to go and find things. It's like half of the fun of these games is going and finding the secrets. I love it. It's entertaining.
Good.
Why do they sound so unenthusiastic when they find things? It's just like, oh, okay. Cool, I guess. Right, well, I can't do the Lumos yet, but I can do this. Do 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 wee. Can you give me a stink palette? That'd be nice. Yeah, nice. 7 out of 10, good. It's more than enough. Alright, let's go. Trevor the Toad, eh? Interesting. Go on then. What makes you say Trevor the Toad? Am I trying to complete the whole game? Yes, we will be completing the whole game. So I sort of mentioned it earlier in case you weren't around for that, James. Basically, we're trying to do everything. I don't know who was up here. But anyway, we're trying to do everything as efficiently as possible, which means that throughout the whole of this game, while yes, I'm playing through the whole story, completing the whole story, also going to be trying to do all the secrets as early as you can possibly do them. So it's sort of like, rather than what most people would do, which is do the secrets kind of at random points throughout the game, we're going to do them exactly when you're able to do them. So that's why. If you're wondering why I'm running around looking for secrets so much, that's why we're doing it. It's kind of a challenge I've set myself for this playthrough. Just something different. I've played the game so many times, I wanted to try something new.
Ron, due to your amazing achievements, we've got a collector's card here for you.
Oh my god, have I hit that many already? Wow, okay.
Good.
I didn't think I hit that many of them already. Bloody hell. That's loads of them. Fair play. Fair play. Now, there's no point going into the room behind there because Harry doesn't have Carpe Retractum yet, so we can't do that. We can't do the Reparo there. We can do the Glacius quick. Oh, come on, please. I don't want to go in here because else he trapped me in.
Good.
And he's going to trap me in the cubicle. Let me out. Let me out. Please. Thank you. Right. Yeah, there's nothing else there now. Snuffly Falls. Is that you? Yes.
Wow, this Snuffly Falls spellbook will allow me to turn things into mice. How much is it?
What was that?
50 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
Awesome spell, this.
Got it. The Snuffly Falls spellbook.
You're going to have a lot of fun with the Snuffly Falls spell, Hermione.
Oh, yeah.
It's particularly useful at turning books into mice. How cool's that?
It is pretty fun, actually, this spell. I like this spell. Right, let's just quickly put that on. Because I might as well start doing that. Snuffly Falls. Oh, yeah, can I... Alright, move.
How much is one of these chapters from the Dark Forces, A Guide to Self-Protection?
We thought you'd ask about those.
Jesus. Okay.
Instead of beans, we're offering you a challenge. Take this statue list. What we'd like you to do is fill it in by finding the 9 statues that it mentions around Hogwarts. For every 3 statues you find, we'll let you read 1 chapter of the Dark Forces book to improve your ability to cast spells.
A fair trade, I think, since many of the statues are in places that are often patrolled by prefects.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, there's a page here.
What price is this page from the Folio Bruti?
100 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
Have I got enough?
A good
Oh, I do.
investment. You're well on your way to completing your Folio Bruti.
Fair play. I actually have to confess, I did forget all about the statues. So we are going to quickly revisit some of the floors that we were already on in order to go and get those statues. But that's alright, it won't take long. I completely forgot about them. I need rum. Right, let's go and open the secret wall. Also do this. There we go. Secret wall. Oops. Oi. Stop it. Thank you. Tons of beans. Here we go. Look at all those beans. Hell yeah. That is everything in here now. Shame you don't get to go in this part much more. But hey,
I'm not sure that
there you
there's
go.
much to do right now.
There's loads to do. Oh, I need Hermione. Oh, I got all 3 of them in one go. Ho, ho, ho. Now that was a pretty good shot. I have to say that was a pretty impressive shot, actually. I have not done that for a while. Might as well do this. Doobie 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 doo. Excuse me, Harry. You are in the... Oh, there we go. You are in the way. Get off. Why can't I push the block? Oh, fine. Do this. Can I push it now, please? Thank you. I love the way they're always got to say, like, I'm tired, but then there's just me going, yep, you're going to remain tired, alright? Good. Now, I normally would put this in a poll, and I probably will anyway, but I might as well ask you all now. What other Harry Potter games would you like me to stream on the channel? And this is specifically for streaming, remember. This is not for recorded games or anything like that. So if there is something very specific you want me to stream Harry Potter wise, let me know, because now's your chance. Granted that one of the games that I will say that will be streamed probably after this one will be Chamber of Secrets for the PC, so expect to see that. But yeah, if there are any others, list them. This is your chance. Okay, let me think. So, I want... Can't go in there yet, of course. I can go in here and get the statue. Dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Okay. Oh yeah, I can get the books as well. Hell yeah.
That was great.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Great.
God, I've got so many secrets already, and like really just basically begun the game. Quite impressive. Oh. Okay.
Wicked.
No, still going in. Took a while. I think that's all the books, isn't it? Yeah. Get out of the way.
How about we go and see Fred and George?
We were just there, mate. But alright, slow it catching on. There's the statue.
Hengist of Woodcroft. One for my list.
I want to turn in.
By the way, I never actually asked, guys, is the game's volume somewhat reasonable for you all? Or would you like it to be louder? Because I can happily make it louder if it's too quiet for you all. So yeah, if you want it louder, just tell me. I will make it louder. Right, let's go and get the statue. HP1 on the PS1 and Order of the Phoenix is what you would like to see. Oh, I see. I can understand why everyone wants to see HP1 for the PS1. Because why wouldn't they? It's an absolute masterpiece. Oh, let go, thank you. Right. Order of the Phoenix. I'm surprised actually you want to see Order of the Phoenix. But fair enough. Oh, I can make it. Oh, that was close. But yeah, I can do it. Oh, really? Thank you. Go, 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 go. Go, go. Speeding.
Gunhilda of Goresmore. Brilliant. That's 3 entries on my list. Fred and George are bound to let me read one of the chapters from the Dark Horses book.
Yeah, well, we're not done getting statues just yet, Hermione. Don't worry, there's still more. Go, 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 go. Whew. Hell yeah, doing stuff efficiently. Welcome to the club. Oh god, he's right there. Yeah, Jasper, is the game volume loud enough, by the way, or do you think it could be louder? Or is it fine as it is? Because I can easily turn it up if need be. Whoa, what the... Okay. But yeah, if it should be any louder, then let me know. I can easily do that. Right. I can't get the one there, but I can get this one. Could be a bit louder. Okay, sure. Try it. There. There you go. It's a bit louder.
Try not to make any noise, okay?
Let me know if that's any better. If not, I can turn it up more. I kept it quite low, mainly because of things like Fapendo, which are quite loud in this game. Also, sometimes the music can be super loud, but yeah, it's fine. I mean, I know it's kind of quiet right now because I'm stealthing. Tell you what, how about that? Loud enough? Right. The last stuff we have is in the dungeons, and then that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Whew. Actually, grab this quick.
That's Jacinda Sykes.
Right, one last statue. If I can get to it, I think I can get to it. I'm pretty sure I can. And then it's the last one that I can get right now. Do I like MCU? What's MCU? Elaborate. Oh, I can't get past him, can I? Damn. No, okay, I can't get that statue. That's depressing. Oh well. Favorite anime? Interesting. Whoa. Okay, careful. It's really annoying because the chat. I'm gonna have to definitely make that bigger because the chat is really small, so it's sometimes kind of hard to read bits of it without me having to like lean over. I hope I'm saying this right. Sorry if I said it wrong because it's quite small. Hasworld10. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. And then generic name. Interesting name. Thank you. I appreciate that you enjoy the stream. It's always nice to hear good feedback. Oh, Marvel Cinematic Universe. Okay, yeah, I kind of thought it might have been something like that, but didn't quite hit in there. But anyway, do I enjoy it? Aspects of it. I mean, this is interesting. A lot of people might not like this, but hey, this is just my personal preference. I mean, I'm one of those people that kind of likes the single superhero things. So, things like just Spider-Man or just Batman, rather than, you know, like all the Avengers together and so on.
Seem to go anywhere without running into prefects, and I can never remember where I'm not supposed to be.
Amazing.
There's supposed to be a portrait on the 6th floor that knows a lot about potion ingredients and where to find them.
It's time to turn in.
Is there?
Anyway, I'm tired.
Wait, what? Say that again?
I don't like that Sir Cadogan. If you ask me, I think he's a bit funny in the head.
I didn't know there was a portrait that knew a lot about potion ingredients. Wait, what? Hang on, you mean Glamour Peaks knows a load about potion ingredients? Okay, when we get to the potion bit, we'll have to talk to him. I'm actually interested to hear what he has to say, because I didn't know that. Let's get this quick.
Super. Bridget Wenlock. That's 6 entries on my list. I should go and see if Fred and George will let me read one of the chapters from the Dark Forces book.
Right, the last things we're going to do for secrets are simply go and talk to friend George by giving them what they want, which is basically a load of statues. And yeah, that'll be cool. Superman. Yeah, it's interesting. Obviously, fair enough if you enjoy Superman. I personally have never been a massive fan of Superman. It's just not quite for me. Probably the fact that he's... I mean, this is the thing. I quite like heroes like Spider-Man and Batman, mainly because of them, but also because of the enemies that are a part of them. And the thing about them is they're not like unstoppable machines, Batman or Spider-Man, really. Which is why I quite like them.
Can I read the first chapter yet? I really want to improve my dueling technique.
Yes.
Congratulations. You'll be able to cast more powerful flipendo spells with that knowledge. Knowledge that I know you'll share with Ron and Harry.
Have I ever played Team Fortress 2? I have, a very, very long time ago.
The second
But yeah.
chapter in the Dark Forces book. Can I read it? I think it will help me improve my defensive spellcasting.
Yes! Well done! You'll be able to cast stronger Expelliarmus spells now. And I know you'll share that knowledge with Harry and Ron.
There's nothing more to do. I think it's time to turn in.
Actually, quickly.
What does this card cost?
100 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
Have I got enough?
I haven't got enough beans for that.
I can't tell how many beans I've got without having to open up the entire thing.
I'm
Tell
sure
you what.
these things will be of interest to you, Harry.
We're on
I can't think of anything
loot some robes. I want to see how many beans I've got yet. How many have I got? Oh god, I'm miles off. Okay, we're not going to be buying that card right now. But might as well, while we're here, grab the free stuff. Because why not? The other thing I was going to say actually about the superhero stuff, mainly Batman here, is with Batman, the thing I love about Batman actually, which is probably why I really enjoy his side of things way more, is that not all the villains are like this, but pretty much all the villains he goes up against are just ordinary people for the most part that are just nuts. Like I said, not all the villains are like that. There are some that are definitely different. For example, like Poison Ivy is not quite a normal human. She has like superpowers with plants. Same with like Killer Croc is a gigantic crocodile guy. So he has super strength and that, of course. But you know, most of the villains in Batman are just normal people. So, like, take Mr. Freeze, for example. He is just a normal guy, but he's in a suit that can shoot ice. Likewise, the Joker, he's just a normal dude that's absolutely nuts. And then same with, like, Harley Quinn, right? She's just a normal person, but insane. I quite like that about Batman, because it's not like all these people are super OP and randomly over the top, for the most part. They're actually kind of somewhat normal, and I like that. I just like that way more. So yeah, that's what I go for. Anyway,
Tuna Major.
what else have I got here? Oh, also in regards to the Team Fortress 2 thing, the Team Fortress I used to play loads of in the past was Team Fortress 1. That proves how old I am, by the way. But yeah, so I did play Team Fortress 2 a fair bit with my mates, but I haven't played it for years and I probably won't play it again, to be honest. Spider-Man 2 game, mate. If anyone disrespects my Spider-Man 2 game, not the PC version, you can disrespect that all you like, but the actual console version of the game, we can't be friends. That is an insane Spider-Man game. Awesome game, and I'm looking forward to streaming that, by the way, for you guys who are on the channel, so get ready to see that in the future. A little hint to the future content.
I don't know what to do. I think it's time to turn in.
Spider-Man 1. As in the PS1 Spider-Man 1? Or do you mean the PS2 Spider-Man 1? Because to me they're both great games, but they're very different.
It's time to turn in. Anyway, I'm tired.
Lord of the Rings, awesome franchise. Really awesome. Miles Morales. Okay, I want to bring this point up actually. Miles Morales is an intriguing hero that's actually getting some development now, which is good. I think it's good that Miles Morales is actually getting some development now in, I guess, the Spider-Man universe. But again, he's pretty much just Spider-Man, but, well, a younger version, right? But he's also got some unique stuff to him, which is cool. And for the record, the Miles Morales game on PS4, absolutely awesome game. Really like that game. Really enjoyed playing that recently. So yeah, I'm glad they're doing more with him. He definitely is a character that deserves some development. So hopefully they'll do more of that with the PS5, I guess now, games. That'd be nice. An OG. There you go. I'm known as an OG.
I can't think of anything else to do.
What's my favourite game of all time? Now, I will be amazed if many people in the chat know what this game series is, and if you do, you have my total respect. And don't cheat. Time Splitters. That is my favourite series of all time. Nothing else has beaten that for me ever in history. And that is a series I'm looking forward to streaming, because that is something I've definitely wanted to stream for ages. Awesome series. Seriously, if you've never looked at or played it, go and just look at Time Splitters. Just look at it. It's an amazing series. I promise you, it will not let you down. But yeah, it's easily my most favourite game series of all time. My second most favourite game series of all time is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, both 1 and 2. Amazing games. I prefer 2 personally, but both great games. Right. Did I ever get into Counter-Strike? That's an interesting one, actually. Again, for me, it's the old Counter-Strike. I'm like the old guy at this point. I'm like a granddad to most people probably at this point. But yeah, Counter-Strike Source was the one that I spent a hell of a lot of time playing. And tell you what, just to stop them from constantly, while we're here. Actually, we might as well go and do this while I'm talking. Yeah, Counter-Strike Source. Absolutely. I really enjoyed playing that. I put a lot of hours into that, and especially like custom maps that people made as well, like mob maps and stuff. Loads of fun. So yeah, definitely, and I mean definitely a series that I think was good in the past, but I did play a bit of Global Offensive, but my problem with it is it's just not really developed a lot personally for me. Anyway, I feel like it's just sort of not really aged that well. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but hey, that's just how I feel about it. But yeah, it was something I used to play in the past, but again, kind of have stopped ever since. Oh my god, there's so many people talking. I can only just keep up. Your friend's name is Alex as well. Telling me he's got an awesome name. Also, PB, I have serious respect for you, my man. Or I assume you're a guy. If not, I'm sorry I got that wrong. But anyway, I have some serious respect for you because you just said that Time Splitters is amazing. You're damn right it's amazing. Oh, that's nice to see. It's always nice to actually see people that know Time Splitters. It's just, you know, it makes my heart and soul happy. It's not completely gone yet, and that's what I like. And it's coming back, I might add. It is coming back. So what more do you want? That game, when it returns, I promise you, will take the world by storm. Nothing's gonna beat it for a while. Time Splitters is a good shout. It damn well is. Yeah, reading about it earlier that they're working on a new one. Indeed, they are working on a new one. They've already set up the company now, actually, or currently setting up the company. Free Radical Design again, so reforming them. And yeah, well, you know, Time Splitters is the game that they're going to be making. And, well, I guess we'll see what happens. I can't say any more than that, really. We'll see what happens. China Express 3. Never heard of it.
I can't think of anything else to do.
Ever played Jailbreak? The rings a bell to me, that. I've never played it, but it definitely rings a bell to me. I'll have to look it up later. I'm pretty sure that I recognize it somehow. Definitely rings a bell. Tesco meal deal or an Asda meal deal? Well, I hate to tell you, by the way, about that. Asda are no way near where I live, so for me, it's Tesco because that's all I have choice-wise. So yeah, Tesco's the winner there, I'm afraid. I mean, the only time I've ever had Asda stuff was like whenever I've gone away somewhere and there's an Asda close. In which case, yeah, I'll sometimes pick up Asda stuff. But yeah, where I live, there is no Asda, so sorry, there is no competition there. And then again, Kaylee, Tesco or Asda? Tesco, because I don't have an Asda next to me. A fantastic question. It's one hell of a question, alright. Of the Quidditch player. You're not wrong, by the way. There are a ton of pictures of that one Quidditch player. I know who you're talking about, by the way. All over the game. I think it's the same in Chamber of Secrets as well. They just seem to just copy and paste that one picture a lot. It's a good picture. Why not? Boots meal deal. Interesting. I like it. Fair play. Someone is very excited about their Tesco. Oh. But yeah, I mean, hey, we all love Tesco. Yes, alright. Can I look at the notice board now, please? Or are you not going to let me? It's actually not going to let me. Oh my god. Really? Okay. We can actually end the day now. There you go. You guys can finally go to bed. It's not like we just gone and found every single freaking secret that we could possibly find at the moment. He's excited as hell. He's got a problem with his hair.
Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff. Gryffindor.
Hell yeah.
Gryffindor is in the lead.
There's not a lot of cheering going on. There's like one kid that's having a sort of mental I need a pee movement. That's about it.
Harry continued to worry about the Dementors and Sirius Black, but he had plenty of other things to think about as well.
You've got to help Neville.
What?
Neville was wandering around on the 5th floor, and Malfoy's lot found him and locked him in the Muggle Studies classroom. And they've released a ghoul.
Where's Hermione?
In the girls' dormitory. She's finding it easy to study up there.
Well, I suppose it's you and me then, Ron.
Well, interesting you say that, Jasper, because I'm going to basically here sort of say, like, answer a few things in the chat quickly, and then I'm going to end it here, and then we'll pick this up again in the next stream on Friday. But before I go, I will quickly respond back to everybody, because why not? Also, while we're here, let's save the game. I don't want to forget that. But anyway, thank you, Jasper, at least for coming along. I appreciate you popping over to the stream, my man. It was awesome talking to you. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you on Friday, and then I'll get to talk to you again. Save that. Oh, is it going to do this? Yes, okay. Got to wait like an hour for it to go to yes. Before I go, what else have we got? Also, Hasworld10, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. I aim to please. Anyway, this is taking such a while, but everyone's saying goodbye, and I'm just waiting for this to freaking work so I can save it before I end the stream. But anyway, how old am I, my guy? I mean, do I tell you or do I let you guess? Go on, guess. make it more fun. Finally, Jesus. Go on, guess. Guess how old I am. I'll tell you if you're getting warm or not. Ooh, that was a pretty good guess from the both of you. You're warm, but you're wrong. 78. Hell yeah, I'm like a true granddad. 45. Well, if I was that old, then hey, I'm looking pretty decent. But no, you're both wrong on that. 24? Correct. There you go. Someone finally got the right answer in the end. Yeah, I'm 24. 45. I love that. So yeah, there you go, 24. I don't know. Some people call me an oldie. And yeah, I don't personally think I'm that old. But hey, it is a great game. I agree. Anyhow, I appreciate everybody for coming out to the stream today. So thank you all for popping by. It's been an awesome stream. It's been awesome to actually have a full-on chat going as well. What I'll do for the next time is I will increase the size of the chat so I can actually see people's names a bit better. So I'm not squinting and trying to actually read what you're trying to say. So yeah, I will make that bigger next time for when we do that. And I'll also try and sort out the noise suppression on the mic. I mean, it wasn't too bad, but I might sort that out so you can't hear the fans as much. Anyway, so we're going to leave that part here for today. I will stream this again on Friday, and again I'll do it at the same time at 8 o'clock British Standard Time in the evening. So I will see you all then, and of course expect other streams to come along. And before I go, I will put up on my community page on my channel a poll asking you guys what basically games you want to see live stream next. So I'll put things like Harry Potter and Time Splitters and stuff like that. So I will put those all in a poll. So if you want to vote for what you want to see after we finish this game for live streaming it, then yeah, go and vote and choose what you want. But anyway, last few bits then quickly before I go. Turn 24 in a month. Well, happy birthday, I guess, in a month's time. There you go. Anyway, cool. I'm going to leave it there or else I'm going to be stuck here forever talking to you guys. So I will leave it there. I will see you all, of course, on Friday, hopefully. So do pop by and say hi on the Friday. Otherwise, again, appreciate everyone for coming out to the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And I'll see you in part 2, I guess, of this on Friday. So, see you then.